Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the stream. So here we're playing some Limbus Company, which I've actually managed to update this time, so we don't have to like wait a billion years just for the
update's not
title.
gonna be the whole stream.
Yeah, boy Nikki said. Okay, so let me claim my rewards right here. We got this is the currency. Is the actual brains like the currency or no?
Is the what?
Because there's like brains on the currency.
It's called lunacy. That's the currency.
Alright. New target extraction.
The target extraction is for a certain team comp that you're not going to be getting for a while. So I recommend either pulling if you just feel like you should, or not doing it.
Alright, well, let me check. I'm checking all my noties right here. Okay, well, what do we got here? Have you finally located your destination?
어느 순간 나는 그저 달리는 걸 멈췄고 스스로를 이 버스에 유폐시켰어.
Ooh, banner acquired. Let's go.
해가 내 얼굴을 물끄러.
Finally, it's on the update screen. Yeah. Yeah, Nikki. Okay. So, how do I actually get into the game and not just navigate across the menu?
So how you actually play is, hold on, wait. The stream's kind of lagging behind. You're still on the extract screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I recommend you do is do a lot of the welcome extractions until they're all out. You get like, I think 30 of them at most. That way you'll get some new identities.
Alright. Confirm. Alright, this is welcome to orientation.
You do the 10 pulls.
Go.
So it's the one at the very bottom, the welcome extraction.
Yeah, I saw. Ooh. Sight Grigger. Is it a gobby?
Is it a gobby?
Alright. Another extraction.
If you're doing 1 pulls, don't do those. Do the 10 pulls.
Oh, alright.
When you do the 10 pulls, you're guaranteed at least one 2-star identity.
Nice. Yo, I feel like I remember her name. Hello. Turn was extract 10, let's do a 10 pull.
날씨 좋다. 자, 그래서 누굴 보호해야 한다고 했지?
Who needed my protection? Oh, Rodion.
안녕하세요. 제 흥을 돋구게 될 곳이 여기라고.
We got Rodion, Sinclair,
의뢰하신 생존자는 무사히 데려올 테니까.
another Sinclair.
귀엽고
3 Sinclairs in a row, god damn.
좋군요.
Wow. But David, with the welcome extractions, you're guaranteed at the end to get at least one 3-star or yellow. Like, you're the 3 stars are yellows in the gacha, and when you get them, they're really good. But you can also get an ego from this, which is like a powerful ability, but it costs it's pretty costly to use depending on its grade.
Yeah, I got 5. No, one, 2, 3. Yeah, I got 6 3-stars out of the brown. No way. Redeem. Alright, let's go back to the actual menu. Banner. I don't need a banner. I'm just trying to actually play the game now.
So, did you go through all your welcome extractions?
Actually, not yet. Oh, let me do more temples.
You've got like one more multi-pull before they're all gone. But that way you'll get something good.
Alright.
이 정도면 사람 팔이구만. 난 또 이번에 시술 받으면 팔 두 짝 다 뱀으로 변하나 싶었지.
Yo, we got a Gregor. And it's yellow.
So to go. Let's see which one David gets. Oh, you got one of the Hay Show pack. This one is actually really good for a status called Poise, which lets them do more damage occasionally.
Nice. Alright, well my welcome extraction is gone, so now we're just left with actually playing the game now, so yeah. Alright, how do I get out of the extractions screen?
So, go to the Sinners tab real quick. It's in the area where extract is.
Alright, creating my team.
So you're on the Sinners area now?
Yeah.
What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the Gregor identity, equipped on the Gregor.
Alright. I low-key need to memorize these characters, bro. Because I don't know shit.
Gregor's the one in the bottom right.
Okay.
Not a Gobi.
This is a Gobi.
해가 내 얼굴을 물끄러미 바라보고 있어.
Alright, no.
눈을 감아도 마찬가지요. 어느 순간 나는
관리자라고 해서 훈계하거나 쓸데없는 계획 세울 생각은 하지 마라. 난 남의 말은 안 듣거든.
Hello, new manager. Alright, we're finally in somewhere. Yo, why does it put like the Breaking Bad intro?
What?
Not completely, but still.
Oh, you accidentally went to the event thing. That's for something you can't access
점심은
yet,
뭐
and probably not going to
드셨어요?
be able to for quite a
이따가
while.
기대하고. 점심은 뭐 드셨어요? 이딴 말 기대하고 나한테 온 건 아니지? 왜? 점심은 뭐 드셨어요? 이딴 말 기대하고 나한테 온 건 아니지?
So, go to the drive menu, David. It's right
Drive.
next to the sinners one.
Okay. What? That's not what I'm trying to go to. I'm not sure real way I'm trying to get to like the first canto.
Go to Inferno.
Let's just do the outcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Vroom vroom. Alright, bro. Enter.
베르,
Berg.
앞에 장애물이 있어. 부릉부릉.
Blockage ahead. Permission to vroom vroom. Yo. The chatter was finally got me upon my eyes. It got me to open my eyes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom all day. Not
Yep.
that there was much to do on a bus whose destination was unknown to me. My lack of head and memory certainly didn't help either.
계속
Alright, let's proceed.
덜컹덜컹.
Oh, here comes Bumpty Bumps.
비싼 세정제야. 베르가 큰맘 먹었다고 그랬어.
Expensive washer fluid. Verg said he paid a fortune. The clump stuck to the window, gently dissolved, letting light through. Most of the people seated on the bus, sinners, fixed their gaze ahead with varied expressions in their eyes. It felt like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on the others' reactions, maybe the kind of violence is to be expected in the city. Hey. It felt rather awkward to get another shut-eye again, now that I was wide awake. Just then, a man with conspicuously overgrown stubble drew my attention. But I mean, glasses know where we're going, right? No? A feature more conspicuous than his stubble made me slip.
방금 벌레 양반이라고 부르려고 했지.
You almost called me bug guy, didn't
다시
you?
한번 말하자면
Once again, my name is
내
Greg.
당신이 시계 대가리가 아니라
The same
단타라고
way you're called
불리듯이.
Dante, not Clockface. I couldn't find any excuses, so I just gave back a like
어,
nod.
기사 양반, 우리 지금 어디로 가는 거야?
Say, Bus Carly, where are we
다시
headed?
한번 말하자면
Once again,
내 이름은
in this
다른
channel,
당신이 벌레 양반이 아니라
the same way you're calling Gregor. I'm that guy. She got you there, Gregor. She
베르가
did.
말했어.
Berg said,
수감자들은
the sinners will go to District 4. What? Oh, the name District 4 fall upon my ears? That place is known to behold the grass maiden. 'Tis the origin of the heroine's journey. And 'twas the
더 시끄럽게
bloody hell, you're rattling on and on.
입 다물고 조용히 좀 가지.
Can't you just shut up and leave some peace and quiet?
나는 아까까지 입을 다물고
Why, I had remained silent until mere moment ago.
말 대답하지 말라고.
Don't you bloody argue with me.
이봐요. 본인이 더
just
시끄럽다는 건
realized what
알아요?
Hey, do you even realize you're the loud one here?
죽어도 살아난다고 해서 아프지 않는
Less
건 아니야.
pain is pain whether it kills you or not. Now flap that gob of yours again and see what happens.
옳은 말을 했는데도 돌아오는 게 폭력이라니.
Make a valid point and you demonstrate
참
some violence?
알만하네요.
Real classy of you. For a moment, I found myself contemplating. Should I step in? Is this the part where I exercise my authority as the manager with dignity and grace? A faint memory urges me to do something. No, guys. It's inadvisable to lose your cool. Yo,
모분조
she just got stabbed. Trenches to fight against noisy crying hogs entails scragging.
이유 없는 폭력은
Damn,
용서받을 수
bro.
없다네.
Just crashing out.
그대는 내가
Senseless
응징하지.
violence shouldn't be forgiven. I will bring about justice.
아, 이럴 줄 알았어. 옷에
Ah,
피가
I knew this would
튀었잖아.
happen.
저기,
Got blood on my clothes.
꼭 내 앞에서
Look, you guys
싸워야겠어?
really have to fight next to me. This is just crazy. We haven't even reached our destination, and 3 people are dead already, and all because of infighting too.
이거 잠깐 한눈이라도 팔려고
Can't even look away for a minute
싸움을
without things going sideways, can I?
넷 이번 달 버스 청소다.
You 4, cleaning duty for the next one.
어째서? 본인은
Such
정의를
unfairness!
표현했을 뿐인
I
것을.
barely sought the hand of justice.
내 옷 빨래도 포함시켜줘.
Hang on, tell me to do my laundry
와인이랑은
too.
다르게 잘 안 빠진단
Bloodstains don't
말이야.
wash off easily as wine. It wasn't cheap,
건데.
you know. This get up. No one bats an eye at the lifeless genders to be littering the floor. Maybe they're already taking their unlimited revivals for granted. Problem is, I don't even know how exactly I'm supposed to bring them back.
단테 시계를
Dante,
돌려주시겠습니까?
I'd like you to turn the clock back. Turn the clock?
그런 모양새면
That's what you look like when you're
규정이라는 건가?
I'll keep that in mind.
파우스트 씨
Miss Faust. Bird gives Faust a tired nod and gestures to me. She let out a small sigh, but still came to my seat, possibly out of a sense of obligation.
만났던 날에도 당신이 했던 일을
It's the
말하는
same
거예요,
thing we
단테.
did the first day we met, Dante.
그때는
Though I
본능으로
suppose it was
해냈던
more of
거겠지만.
an instinctive reaction.
다시 해보죠.
Now, let's try again. Close your eyes. Though I have no eyes to close. Blocking out my sight is something I've done. I had no reason to follow Faust's instructions here.
사실 문은 어디에나 있어요.
There's lots of doors everywhere.
그러나 당신에게만 보이죠.
However, only you can see it,
왜냐하면
for the stars in your sky have not fallen. At that, I felt a shiver of light easing into my sight. I let it come to me the same way I'd opened my eyes, and then an expanse of space laid itself out ahead. And I was alone, with a massive door that stood before me. It wasn't pleasant, right? It wasn't a pleasant sight. Waves of suffocating heat and cries of agony escaped through the gap. My mind almost... my headphone battery's low, hold on. I'm gonna pause real quick and plug in my headphones. So my extension cord keeps falling. I'm trying to actually have it propped up on my armrest so that I can actually see the screen. Okay. My mind almost blacks out at the sound of incessant lamentations and wailing. However, I find myself approaching the door still, grasping at its handle as if it's the most natural thing to do. Despite appearing rather ponderous, the door opens without much resistance. I ran my hand along the inside of the door. Thousands upon thousands of cacophonous wailings lie within. And reaching further inside, I grab a few outstretched hands. I can feel the histories of different Sims, each bearing a brand of its own, crawling along my hand and up my arm.
통을 나눌 준비가
Art thou prepared to share the pain? Could that have been a question, or rather, pressure to comply? With all my strength, I yank out the sinner's clinging to my hand from the door. A terrible pain spreads through my neck and head. A torture so unbearable I'd have taken death over it, and it refused to let up. Hello again. What's up, Skyvoid? I'm finally actually playing the game now instead of just being on the update screen for like an hour. The sensation of bones and muscles twisting and entangling with each other goes on for what felt like eternity. My unchained legs buckle under the unbearable pain, and I drop to my knees under the pool of blood. Then I see it. The vibrating surface of the red and viscous liquid, bubbling and splattering as the pain grows even worse. Some cool 8 FPS. Nice. Soon, the blood soaking on the ground coagulated and fused into 3 separate masses. Then the pain seemed to go on forever. Disappeared just like that. As lumps of blood rose into the air and flew off, the terrible red haze cleared from my vision, and I was once again returned to the rumbling bus. Anyways, how are you doing today, Skyboy? I'm just reading a whole bunch of story.
목이 베어졌다가 붙어버린 심경은 어떻지?
Okay. What's it like? Coming back from a decapitation? Did your heart race? As soon as Heathcliff comes to, he rubs his neck, hisses out a few curses, and stomps toward Ryoshi. Hold on, I just brought you back, and you're going straight into another fight? Heathcliff whips around to glare at me, eyes blinded with fear. Also, I finally beat Rhythm Circles. Now I need to decorate and balance the level. Cool. It's your job to bring us back anyways, isn't it? Ain't it? If that's your doing, then piss off before David. Yeah, I don't know. If that's done, piss off before I smash in that bloody clock you call a head.
잠깐만요. 단테 씨가 괴로워하시는 것 같은데.
Please, wait.
이쯤에서
Dante looks like they're in a lot of pain. We should really stop. Heathcliff does not wait for Sinclair to finish his speech and slams his steel bat into the young man's skull. Bro.
Yeah, they tend to do that, David.
I was like unhinged, bro. The bus filled with Sinclair's choking, unintelligible gurgles as he lay dying. Next time, Clockface, it'll be your noggin getting bashed. Is that clear enough? Guess you really are as much as a scumbag as you look. Dying once is not enough for you. Heathcliff tightens his grip on the bat while Ishmael readies to swing her mace. How did I end up managing a bunch of people who stay the same weight, same wrecks, even after literally coming back from death? As my mind wandered, a sinister chill swept in and froze the tension in the bus in total silence. It seems that we are overdue for some proper discipline. The sinners, who had been seconds away from jumping at each other's throats, came to an immediate standstill as a pair of red eyes raked over them with a freezing, merciless glare. Rule number 1. Do not let me hear weapons clashing inside the bus. As any of you break this rule from this moment on, you will be begging me to kill you before I'm done. I'm sure you're aware that I'm capable of far more than just that, yes? Sinclair's death throes were the only sound that broke the silence. Heathcliff glowered at Virgilus, but didn't argue back. Apologies, Dante. I needed to rewind your clock again. Again? I quickly shook my head. There was no way I was putting myself through that again. It hurt so much that death seemed downright merciful. The ghost of a smile on Virgilus's face evaporates as his expression hardens.
내가 아직 사과와 부탁을 하고 있을 때
Please,
문을 여는 게
best open
좋을
that door
텐데.
while I'm still feeling generous enough to ask nicely. Manager Dante.
단지 아픔이 두려운 거라면
And if it is the pain
그래서
that you fear,
고개를 젓는 거라면
that is why you are shaking your head. I will gladly help
그
you with that.
정도의 고통에는 눈
So
하나
the
깜빡하게
agony of the
말이죠.
winding won't make you
그럼
bat an
견딜
eye
수
once
있지
I'm finished.
않겠습니까?
A surefire way to host your pain tolerance, don't you
내가
think?
잘못 들은 건가? 관리자님이
Did I hear
분명 거부
correctly? Our
의사를
manager
내비쳤던 것
clearly
같은데.
declined your request.
당신
You,
기어드는
interruption
답장은
is
잘못됐군.
ill-timed.
입사할 때
I was informed when I joined the company that the executive manager would be my superior, not you.
관리자께서 고개를
I would say that the manager had made himself perfectly clear by shaking their head.
그래
I
보호자관께서 나서시겠다는
So
거니까.
So the A has decided to step in now. Is that it?
그렇다면 보호자관께도
Let me make myself perfectly clear to you as well. Virgilus's eyes turned a deeper shade of red, sharpening that bone-cold stare. I don't really know what I meant to do as the manager, or even if I deserve to take this role, but I thought I should at least stop things from spiraling into an even bigger mess. Bringing back one sinner should hurt less than reviving all 12 at once. Otis, I'll rewind the clock. It's okay. Virgilus caught me frantically gesturing for Otis to stand down, and the red gleam in his eyes faded.
잘 생각하셨군.
A wise decision. As you wish, executive manager. Otis looked like she had more to say, but quickly backed off and snapped into attention. The red door greeted me again, bringing with it the sickening sensation of my bones and muscles churning and controlling against one another. Contorting. Okay. I decided to stop describing the pain to myself going forward. It's not the sort of torture I could ever put a name on anyway. But thank you. Sinclair stood up with a pained moan and bowed in appreciation before tottering back into his seat.
Okay, double lush.
Damn, that was a lot of story. Now we actually gotta
It's
fight.
gonna be very story driven.
Yeah, I can tell now. Bless you.
Thank you.
Ooh, rewards earned. Okay, 1, 2. Dance time. It's time to dance. Oh. Select to battle to begin the encounter with the currently deployed sinners. To battle.
대장이라면 따르겠습니다.
저기 질문이 있네.
Prithee, I have a matter to inquire. Don Quixote is someone to raise their hand. Inquire.
첫 번째 규칙은 이해했다네.
Verily, I understood the first rule well. What then is the second rule? Good grief. Did you really just have to go out of your way to ask? Virgilus shot a cold stare at Ryoshu, who had just lit a cigarette. He returned to look with an unreadable expression on her face.
두 번째 규칙.
Rule number
버스
2.
바닥에
No littering cigarette butts on the bus. They leave burn marks. Ha. The bus falls silent again.
잠깐.
Hold on. The bus shouldn't be this quiet. Where's the engine roar?
결혼 왜 속도를 안 내는 거지?
Why aren't you speeding up?
밥이 없어.
No
루피가
food.
배고파해.
Mephi is hungry.
잘 됐군.
Good. We could use something to lift the mood. Could he be suggesting a fuel stop? The idea of Virgilus casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the bus like some sort of normal person at a pump felt strangely out of place.
차가 움직이려면
The vehicle
연료가
needs fuel to run.
헤드라이트를
Try
깜빡
flashing the headlights a bit,
무대 조명처럼.
like stage lights.
댄스 타임이야.
It's dance timing.
잠깐.
Wait a minute. That's like an open invitation for a highway to come rob us. Highwaymen to come rob us.
그걸 노린 거군.
That appears to be the intent. Sorry? I can hear someone pounding against the boss's steel plating outside. Leave all your stuff behind and get off, yeah. You got 30 seconds. 10, 9. Hey, you skipped 20 seconds. 20 seconds for you to say your prayers.
왜 이렇게 주변에
Why am I
모자란
surrounded
사람들이
by
많은
dollars
건지.
left and right? What did you just say?
비겁하게 습격을 하다니.
How cowardly,
이번엔 악인들이라고.
how cowardly of them to ambush us thus. Verily, they must be villains without a shred of doubt. Alright, everyone's off. And one more thing. We want them half dead, not dead. Clear? Alright. Bye, T. Here you go. Everyone. Play multiple skills the same way, affinity color in the same turn will activate what's known as resonance.
We
Connect these skills.
combat now.
Yeah. Resonance. Clearing, chaining 2 or more skills, same affinity in the same turn will activate what is known as resonance. Confirm? Start. Start the battle. Set the guys fighting out real quick.
재밌는 순간이에요.
Chaining 3 or more adjacent skills with the same affinity activates absolute resonance. Try activating absolute resonance using 3 skills. Okay? Absolute resonance, confirmed. Blah blah blah. Oh, they all received the boost.
명령대로 하겠습니다. 좋은 전략입니다.
늘 새롭다니까요.
Wave 2.
무슨 일인가요, 관리자님?
Select the skin and skill tab. Passives. They have 2. Okay. Please activate Residence Passive. Or they all go to the bottom except for one. Alright, Resident Passive. Yeah. Doesn't look very passive, right? Ooh, damn, he gets staggered. Let's take a look at different types of passive. 3 icons in the top left corner of the screen also show the list of available passives. Select Merceau's icon highlighted there. Entertainment. This passive requires your own 2 sloth yellow resources. Use the skill to gain ego resource corresponding to that skill's affinity. Viewable here. Since we've gathered enough sloth yellow ego resources of the period in the previous turn, this own passive is already activated. Currently active passive will be highlighted. Passive confirm. Let's activate a same passive. Okay, let's activate it. Oh.
좋은 전략입니다.
Victory, let's go.
W-double-os.
Well, we finally beat those British goons that stopped our puss.
Yep. David's killing the British.
Yeah.
Doing the good for humanity.
It's the best I can do.
관리자님의 99% 명령과
Ooh.
1%의 제 실력이 합쳐진
Let's go.
결과였습니다.
Alright, so wait, how many sections are there in the first canto? Canto. Okay, so far I've done 3.
I don't remember, but there shouldn't be that many.
Alright. 1-3, the bus deck.
이게
전
끌리가
battle.
없어. 바로 간다.
Yeah. The guy kind of sounded like the voice that was in Yara Yara Funk. A deep guttural rumble erupts as the side of the bus heaves and splits open. A number of human shapes slither to the ground before the bus's gaping maw. Some still conscious, others no longer in one piece. The one piece is real. Aw, man, there's a bot in my chat.
Get them out.
Get them out of here. Get them out of here.
Get them out of here. Get them out of here.
Okay, I just refreshed my chat. A number of
And
human
abandoned.
shapes. Alright. The maw stretched even wider, and for lack of a better word, started chewing through the bodies. Every bite became fast and voracious. Yo, why does their bus work? Ryoshu took in the
The
spectacles.
bus eats them because uses some kind of compound in them as fuel.
Ryoshu took in the spectacle with clear satisfaction, as though determined to savor every moment of it. Off to the side, Sinclair looked visibly shaken.
다들 제정신이 아닌 것 같아요.
Everyone here is so. We're surrounded by insane people. You think so too, don't you? The way he reacted made me wonder what history the sinners carried. Just to make sure, none of you were forced to join, right? Whatever happened before my head got replaced with a clock is a complete mystery. But as far as I can tell, I was basically forced into the company. And maybe they're not so different from me. Or so I thought, until Sinclair bowed his head as if I'd hit a wrong nerve.
맞아요.
That's right. This was my
이건 제
choice.
선택이죠.
I got used to all this, won't I? He was muttering under his breath, like he wasn't talking to me at all.
입사하지 않았어도 했을 일이요.
Tis the dead I would have done even if the company sought me not. Lo, yon host of the evil draweth nigh. Alright, let's get to battle. Alright, they got a pretty small selection here. This should be kind of easy. Guard skill. Flexing him. Sword. First slash generic good skill. I don't know how to select their portraits. These? Oh, okay. Defense skills, guard. Let's see the gain shield equal to its power. Okay. Guard. Evade. And counter. Alright. Lightly tap the sinner's portrait again to cancel the generate defense skill.
규정에 따라
Let's go.
실행한다.
Good. Alright, let's guard right here, and then oh. Let's have him guard, and then have him all be up.
행동을 개시합니다.
Ooh. Okay, wave 3. Evade.
행동을 개시합니다.
Yo, something that's staggered? Nope, not just get. Yo, surprised no one's staggered yet.
내 기회입니다.
Oh, there it is. Wait for. Let's counter. Alright.
행동을
Start the battle.
개시합니다. 당연한 결과죠.
어떠냐?
Oh. Alright, wait 5.
규정에 따라
It's a long
진행한다.
swipe. See if this works.
어떠냐? 쉽나? 쉽나?
Ooh. Let's go, another victory. Another W for the stream.
Okay, bro, what the frick?
Huh.
Why'd you do that? It's mean.
Mm-hmm. I had a dub, bro. I had a W.
뭐야? 마구잡이로 때려 부숴놨지.
Manager level increase. Yo, wait. I think I'm gonna stop at like 8. So you're like 1-4. Anchor filling. Tough battle.
이용은 숨어들기 나쁘지 않군 거래.
배부르게 밥을 먹은 지가 언제다.
Seriously, when was the last time I actually got to stuff myself? I swear, this lump of metal's eating better than we do.
제공되는 식사는 모두
Do mind
상냥해요.
that all meals are portioned in appropriate
그
amounts.
정도 먹어서는 기운이 안
It's
난단
nowhere near
말이야.
enough to get me going. I thought I heard Heathcliff shouting, "You think I'm doing this on a full stomach?" in the distance, but Rhodia seemed to pretend she heard nothing. Speaking of, does this boss run on stuff like blood, protein?
엔케팔린이에요.
It's
로봇금이
encaphalin.
코퍼레이션에서 추출했던 에너지죠.
Encaphalin, the energy source extracted by Lobotomy Corporation.
이전 엘사 말이군요.
The previous L Corp, right? I've
에너지를
heard it used
생산하는
it.
회사라고 들었어요.
I heard it used its singularity to produce energy.
잔해밖에
Though
남지 않았지만
now that the wings fallen, all that's left is rubble.
맞아요. 그래서 지금
Correct.
구하기가 꽤
It's why
힘들어요.
it's become a rarity these
하지만
days.
메피스토펠레스는 신체에서 엔케팔린을 강제로 추출할 수 있죠.
However, Mephistopheles, or
It's Mephistopheles.
Okay, Mephistopheles is capable of forcibly extracting encaphalin from his body. The body? I could not help but fixate on that word as I looked back and forth between the chewing maw of the bus and Otis, who was barking orders at the other sinners. Yes,
엔케팔린은 뇌와 척수신경에서만 추출돼요.
encaphalin is to be extracted from the brain and the spinal nerves.
효율이 좋죠.
It can be harvested from live subjects at greater efficiency. So that's why Virgilus told the sinners not to kill the assailants. Okay then,
그럼 해당
one
부위만
might
먹어도
ask,
되는 거
and
아니에요?
why feed the whole body?
라기엔
And the answer is simply, their blood and muscle tissue can also be processed into fuel.
엔케팔린이 시동과 추력을 위해서
While
필요하다면
encaphalin is used to generate ignition and thrust,
순환할 때 사용되죠.
the leftover organic matter is used to sustain
그들을
velocity,
천천히 소모되게 하기 위한
which in turn reduces the bus's encaphalin demand.
하이브리드요.
A hybrid. Faust went on to explain how most of the vehicle's fuel are taken from the branch facilities, and that harvesting encaphalin from human bodies won't be sufficient in the long run. Most of it went straight up my head though. Well, that's complicated, but I get that you're in for some tough work. Not at all. So no work is tough for Faust.
고생은 우리가 하고 있지.
If anyone's doing the heavy lifting, it'll be us. Hey, manager, bud, more incoming. Ah man, there's more British goons trying to steal our fuel. Min-max. Adjusting density of information on screen during combat. Max, mid. Okay. What's he doing?
George,
Yes.
we're looking for brisket.
Hot day. Hot
적들을
day.
제거하겠어.
Alright, let's see what Ishmael can do.
적을
젖히는
난파시켰습니다.
낙엽하오.
깔끔하게 물었군.
There two.
Jim?
Doom sword. Hey, what if I just spam Ishmael?
What?
행동을
What if I
개시합니다.
just spam Ishmael?
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
Like use them in all your fights?
폭의 거울은
Yeah. Alright,
깨졌어.
just for this fight. Simply. Alright, second wave, turn 3. I'm assuming I only have like 5 uses of her left, so I gotta choose wise.
What do you mean 5 uses? You don't have a limited amounts of uses on them.
I thought I did.
No.
Right.
폭들을 제거하겠어.
적을 난파시켰습니다.
폭의 거울.
깔끔하게 물었군.
꺼냈다.
Ooh, someone got staggered.
맛있는 거
Let's go.
준비해줘, 단테.
Hooray for killing the British.
Hurrah!
복사에 대한 대가구려. 시들어가는 것 같소.
Nice. 1-5. Yuri.
Yep.
Yo, there better be some top tier Yuri in this stage, bro.
명령에 따를게요.
The character's name
효율적이라면
is Yuri.
Aw, man, I thought there was gonna be some Yuri.
어이, 적당히 끝내라. 곧
Hey,
손님이
Wouldn't
that's
make that.
Yo. Hey, that's enough of that. Our guest will be here any moment. Virgil said, poking his head out the window. Guest? Who?
처음으로 가는 던전이니까
I have determined that we will need a
필자비가 필요할 것
guide,
같아서요.
as this is our first trip to a
저
dungeon.
혹시 림버스 컴퍼니에서 오신 분들 맞나요?
Excuse me? Are you the people from Limbus Company? Someone approaches us with apparent hesitation.
맞나
You should look like it. The bug had just about finished its meal and was crunching down on the last bits of bone. Yuri watched indefinitely before introducing herself. I'm Yuri, a former employee of the previous L-Corp. I look forward to working with you. Previous? L-Corp, you mean?
로보토미 코퍼레이션이겠군.
Has to be a lobotomy corporation. Correct.
Yes.
Move on to explore the former branch facilities for Lobotomy Corporation. That is the fallen L-Corp.
저라면 불러도 절대 안 왔을 것
I wouldn't
같아요.
have taken this job if I were you, even if someone specifically requested me.
추락한 날개라니.
I doubt the end of your employment
분명 끝이 좋지 않았을 텐데요.
here left any pleasant memories. It being a fallen wing and all.
무슨 소리야? 날개고 뭐고
What are you on
돈만
about?
함께라면
Fallen wing or not, a
뭐든
huge payday will turn any brutal workday into a charming memory.
거기는
I heard those
아직도
facilities are still crawling with monsters, even
괴물이
now.
아니라 환상체.
Not monsters,
어쨌든
abnormalities.
사실이에요.
Regardless of what you said is true.
하지만 더 중요한
But
것들이 있죠.
it is also a home to more important things than those
지구 가장
entities.
깊숙한 곳에
And the deepest zones of these branches,
엘사의
these
기술의
branch facilities,
신정수가
are
존재해요.
plant-like growths that have only recently begun to form. The essence of L-Corp's technology. Dante, if you remember what I said a few days back, I offered you the chance to eventually engrave your aspect. Once this essence, the golden boughs, is retrieved, it'll be easy as pie. Hearing the word aspect still makes my head ache. What exactly was I trying to
억지로
do?
떠올리려고 할 필요는 없습니다.
There's no need to lose your brain thinking of
전부 알게 될 테니까요.
trying to remember what you can't. It'll all come back in due time. I returned to a slow nod to Faust's placid advice. Replace it. Alright, for now, I should just focus on what my present self is able to process. And if it's Lobotomy Corp we're securing, we might come across some Enkephalin too.
그러면 더 이상
Oh, so maybe we won't have to feed more people to our vehicle? We could also grab some ego if we're lucky. So that's 3 rats with 1 stone. Ego? That's another unknown term that still makes me tilt my head. But in any case, it seemed rather rude to keep talking to each other when we had a guest on board. Excuse me. Apparently, I wasn't the only one who thought so. So, Miss Yuri, what have you been up to after L-Corp? Gregor flashed what looked to be his best attempt at a kind smile on a new passenger. Hoping to strike up a conversation, the corners of his eyes twitched from forcing a facial expression he obviously wasn't used to. But I pretended not to notice. It appears to me that thou art an honorable fixer. It is said that all fixers exude this noble scent of heroes. As Yuri gave a slight nod, I heard Ishmael release a deep sigh. I don't know who gave you that idea, but fixers are anything but noble or heroic. The only scent you smell is the miserable stink of wage slaves. It couldn't have been easy to find another job so soon. Good that you're holding up. For now, I'm just a contract worker. Aha! Explains why you decided to come crawling back here. Did they promise you a team leader position or something in exchange for a major fine and what's left of your previous experience? My contract might get extended if I return with the results. Right. Strong performance becomes a life or death matter if we're aiming for a permanent spot. What a pointless life that is. Hey, where's all the sarcasm? Something grinding on your gears. Something grinding on your gears. I don't know. Every single thing I'm hearing right now is just getting on my nerves. Seemingly unaffected by the abrasive attitude, Yuri quietly took an empty seat. Glancing between the two of them, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his head. I don't think I'll ever get used to being around these people. You'll want to fit in as fast as you want to make your job easier, Dante. Charon, time to go. Our guest has taken her seat. Mephi's turn revived. Charon's ready to drive. Do you think there's Yuri or no?
What?
Do you think there's Yuri or no?
Yuri? Yeah, there is.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
예상 못했나봐.
Yo.
Okay, bro.
Alright, let me use my Gregor. See if this actually does some damage.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
거울은 깨졌어.
Wave 2 already? Damn, that was quick.
행동을 개시합니다. 적을 난파시켰습니다. 지금이 기회입니다.
Turn 4.
홉들을 제거하겠어.
당연한 결과죠.
혹의 거울은 깨졌어.
뻔했다.
A stagger. Let's go.
맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Nice. We killed more British.
예상보다는 조금 우수해졌군요.
Nice. And 1-6 map.
빨리 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
6-7? 6-7?
저 근데
Excuse me?
길은 제게 있는데.
I don't remember showing you my
길은
map.
어떻게 알고 가는?
How do you know where you're going?
Excuse me,
No
sir.
answer. I think there's someone you confused me for. No answers were returned, but the bus keeps speeding
그건
anyway.
말이지.
By using
카른의 감.
intuition. Charon's intuition.
네?
What?
말이
Pinky here.
카른 앞을 이상한 종이로
Explain why you're
만드는
wagging that cold paper in Charon's face.
계속
Because
이상한
you
방향으로
keep
가니까
going in weird
그렇죠.
directions.
이
Take a look at this
지도를
map. Our
우리가
destination is to the
가는 쪽은
southeast of here. Charon reluctantly gives the map a cursory glance, as she couldn't continue to ignore it when it was shoved right in her face.
마음이 향하는 곳, 그곳에
Follow the
진짜
heart.
길이 있을지.
That's where the truth path lies.
우리는 모두
Here, here.
마음이 향하는
We all
곳으로
must follow our heart's lead.
그냥 지도 보는 법도 모르는 길치라는 거잖아요.
You're just admitting that you can't read a map?
제가 하고 싶은
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yuri and Ishmael put a palm over their respective faces at the same time, almost like they were in sync.
우리 기사님
Ooh,
친구라도
did
생겼나 봐.
our driver make a new friend?
은행머리가 계속 제잘거려. 난
Pinky
길을
keeps on
알고 있단
babbling.
말이야.
Blabbling. I know the way.
그러니까
No,
방향이
I mean we're
잘못
headed in the wrong direction.
앞에 또 장애물이
Look ahead. More obstacles.
부릉부릉
Do I
할까?
vroom vroom?
아니 카론 기다려봐.
No. Caron, hold on a moment. Looky, nice bush you got there. Why don't you give me a ride?
메피스토펠레스의 후식 시간인 모양.
I guess Semephicodes are helping him dessert.
내리지.
Get on
아직
down.
밥을 더 먹여야겠어.
Needs to be fed just a bit more. Yo. Do not try to ask for a ride on this bus, bro. 'Cause you're gonna get slimed out.
Yeah.
행동을 개시합니다. 지금이 기회입니다.
폭들을 제거하겠소. 폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
Wave 2, let's go.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보자. 겨우 이 정도야?
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
Oh. Alright, turn 4. Use Gregor.
금방 다녀올게.
Ooh, they got staggered. Let's go. They died to Ishmael. No way.
Wow.
Wow. From the distance, you can just see Yuri just watching the sinners slam all these people out just for a ride on the
Yeah.
bus. No way.
Well, I mean, they weren't actually asking for a ride. They were trying to get on so that they can, like, jump everyone and steal
복사에
stuff.
대한 대가구려. 시들어가는 것 같소.
Alright, the trio. Start. Jump battle!
따라갈 준비는 끝났습니다. 카론, 이쪽이
No,
동쪽일까요?
Charon, tell me,
서쪽일까요?
is this the east or west?
하루는 두 가지
Charon only
방향만
knows
알아.
two directions.
내
Matthew's
뒤에
front
앞쪽
and back.
지금까지 방향도 모르는 사람이
How'd you
어떻게
come so far with a driver
운전기사일까요?
with zero sense of direction?
캐런,
Charon,
그러니까요.
like I said, the sun rises from... At the driver's seat, three heads gathered together over a map. Well, one of them might with a slightly different elevation from the others.
꼬맹이,
Chiquita.
너도 저기
Aren't you
끼어있어야
gonna join them too?
무례한 소리!
I beg your pardon. I'm no child,
더더욱 아니고!
and most certainly not little. Watching Don Quixote shake her fist sky high at rodeo, I noticed a bitter gaze falling upon them out of the corner of my view. I'm starting to think that Yuri might have put up with a rough childhood. Gregor cast a quick glance toward me, shook his head, and went back to watching the driver's side with his chin propped up on his hand.
딱히 어린 편도 아니야.
Wouldn't be the youngest side either.
줄수 있으면
Some nests used to
시키는 동지도 있었으니까.
conscript anyone old enough to hold a knife. Nests. They explained that a nest is basically the center of a district, if my memory is correct. Sounds like Nest Nest used to gather and used to get into wars, or fuck, I forgot to skip the message. Did that happen often?
없는 일은 아니었지.
Not frequently, but I sure as hell did happen. Or it sure as hell did happen. Interested in learning about the war as a manager, bud? Oh, I'm not really curious about the details. Just gathering info I should know as the manager. Just as I went to speak again, a sideways glimpse of the look on Gregor's face made me pause. He had his faraway look in his eyes, as though he was staring past the driver's seat.
그런 자세를 뭐라고 하고 싶은 건 아니야, 관리자.
Don't get me wrong, manager, but I'm not calling you out or anything. Heck, it's actually a pretty stand-up attitude for a boss, I'd say. He slowly continued taking a pack of cigarettes from his pocket.
그래도 개인적으로는
Still,
모를 수 있을 때
ignorance is bliss,
기회일지도 모른다고
if you ask me. I think you should savor it while you still can.
다시는 모를 수 없게 될 테니까.
What war is the kind of knowledge that sticks to you and never lets go? Without another word, he lights his cigarette.
아니요. 방금 저쪽에서 우회전을
Shouldn't have turned right at the intersection.
괜찮아요, 카론.
It's okay, Charon. You could turn around at the next junction. Ah,
기사의
the woes of a driver.
지금
Well,
더 급한 건
looks like we have more pressing matters at hand. Ain't that right, manager bud? Gregor chuckled, each snort sending a puff from his smoke-filled mouth. I was still curious to learn what he'd been through, but he's right that I should focus on other things for now. But because, as if on cue, an urgent matter presented itself right before our eyes, or rather, right at the doorstep of our bus.
생각시는 그쯤 해라.
Enough squabbling now.
전방에 다시
More enemies
적이다.
inbound.
친구들의 버스에 전화타니 미친 새끼들 제정신이야?
You shoved my pals into the bus, you sick bastards! Are you nuts?
가만 안 된다.
You paid for this. We're just gonna leave with the bus. But now I've gotta see you all bleed.
연료들이
Berg,
시끄러워.
as he was acting up,
카론, 두
Charon
명
gets
이상
woozy when
시끄러우면
many
어지러워.
mouths start being noisy.
걱정할 필요 없다, 카론.
Nothing to worry about, Charon.
이제부터
They don't shut their mouths soon
조용히
enough. Off the bus.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
난파시켰습니다.
예상 못했나봐.
맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
고개 거울은 깨졌어.
Let's go. Let's make a zigzag. Oh, I guess we can't. Run.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
겨우 이 정도야?
넌 예상 못했나봐.
지금이 기회입니다.
적들을 제거하겠어.
Yo, is it about to get staggered or not? Ooh. Ishmael immediate with the kill. The fault lies with you, Ishmael. Alright, we still got a victory. W? What? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's look at the map again.
카론, 난
Taron,
키우면 안
can you
된다니까요.
please focus? A question reared his head as I started the trio arguing over the map once again. This bus was made specifically for Limbus company, right?
정확히는
It was made exclusively for us, to be more precise. Isn't that basically what I said?
그뜻 아니냐고
You don't appear to be catching
생각하고
the nuance. That's weird. I don't think I spoke that part out loud. Is the clock broken or something?
정도는 째깍이지
I can
않아도
tell
알수 있어요.
as much without hearing it as I verbalized,
파우스트는
or as it
모르는
verbalized.
것이 없으니까요.
There's nothing that Faust doesn't know, after all. Anyway, it must have taken a long while to get it out the oven, especially with that mouth on the side.
예상한 만큼 걸려서
I
만들었을
only took
뿐이에요.
the expected amount of time. She's downright oppressive to talk to.
파우스트는 천재예요.
Faust is a well-deserved genius. She knows the ins and outs of the city.
그렇게
Oh.
뛰어나시다면 저 앞에 가서 길부터 찾아주지 그래.
Oh, it feels so smart.
저것들이
Why don't you have those twits at the driver's side and figure out the way?
있잖아.
Can't sleep a wink without those constant bickering.
파우스트는 오지랖쟁이가 아니에요.
Faust is no meddler.
묻는 것에는
She answers
대답하지만
questions,
그리고
but doesn't.
인간이
Additionally,
무언가를 깨닫기
there's no
위해
greater joy
별도란
than a
고민을
human being than to ponder on problems in order to grasp an answer. Faust would rather not spoil that delight.
뭘 골똘히 고민을
He
해봤어야
wouldn't get it.
공감을 하죠.
I doubt he's pondered on anything ever. I saw Heathcliff's grift on the Bat Titan. However, with Virgilius casting a glare his way, he clicked his tongue and he crossed his arms and forced his eyes shut. I wonder why they're always so prickly.
나랑 마음이 꽤 맞는
You
것
and me
같네,
both,
관리자.
Andrew Bud. You and me both. With Gregor quietly snickering, the bus resumed its ride. Let's swap. Let's swap just this once. Alright, bro. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be my last section or stage after this one. So at least you can stick around for like the tail end of the stream. So yeah, we got 28 pests.
재밌게 끌 거 없어.
Also,
간다.
what is that TikTok Subway Surfer gameplay in the background? Yeah, I added that in case you just didn't want to read.
혹시 저치들과
What?
아는 사이야?
Greg, you know those people? Huh? Give me a break. There's no way I'd know someone in this corner of the back streets. Gregor's face stiffens the moment he looks out the window. Bugheads? Unlike the other enemies we'd run into, they were part insectoid.
단테.
Gosh, Dante, thank goodness you got a clock for a head. I would have gagged every time I looked at you if it weren't for the huge bag on them.
저거
Is there a huge bug on them?
그레고르씨랑 같은
Isn't it the same type
강화시술
of
아니에요?
same type of augmentation you have there, Gregor?
저런 징그러운 벌레 대가리를
They transplant those disgusting bug heads onto our necks on purpose.
가까이 붙지 마. 너한테도
You better
해줄
stay
게
away.
없는다.
Wouldn't want to get infected and turn into a bug, huh?
정말이에요?
Are you serious?
장난이야.
Just a joke.
내
Do I have
개체수가
to?
이상한 건가?
Do I just have a weird sense of humor or what? Gregor scratched the back of his head awkwardly as the bus made a dragging rumble. Came to a deflating halt.
과거 G사에 사는 대부분의 직원들이 그레고르 씨처럼 생체 무기
Most former G Corp employees were given biomimetic augmentation procedures like Gregor was.
그레고르씨 예전 쥐사 출신이었어요?
Used to work for the old G Corp
그때
Gregor.
쥐사라면
Heard back then they were. Ishmael frowned as she remembered something unpleasant, but didn't abbreviate further. or elaborate further. Gregor managed to smile, but his hardened features didn't relax in the slightest.
저런 분들은 평소엔 어디서 주무시는 건가요?
I wonder, where do people like them sleep at night?
세상에는 하늘을
For many,
천장삼고
the sky is the roof over their head,
사람들도
and the stars are their firelight.
법이지.
아, 풍류가 있는
Aha!
분들이거든요.
So they're poetic sort. His poetic sort. I think that's what he meant.
보아하니 저들 역시 우리의
And I see their Benton standing up.
내려야 하지
Wait,
않겠어?
aren't you going to get up
굳이
there?
날 찝어서 말하는 이유는?
Mind telling me why you're singling me out?
글쎄.
Well, I'd rather not be the one to ramble on about someone else's history.
앞장서 그레고르.
Take the lead, Gregor.
잘 알잖아.
You know the reason full well.
고약한 사람이네.
You're one nasty fellow. A cluster of insect-headed soldiers were gathered close to the bus. Bah,
앞장서는
I'm not too fond of taking the lead.
별로 안 좋아하는데.
넌 뭐야? 왜 우리랑 같은
아이,
팔을
그럼.
가지고 있지?
What are you? Why does your arm look like ours?
낯익은 얼굴인데.
Hold on. I've seen that face before.
포스터나 잡지에 서식했던 적이
Mostly on
있지.
flyers and magazine covers, I bet. Gregor? Gregor, do you know them from somewhere?
그런 게
Not
중요한 건
really
아닌 것
important right now,
같은데요,
manager.
관리자님.
Now's not really the time to be digging into the past.
신경 쓰이긴 하지만 아무렴 어때?
On all this way.
어쨌든 이 앞으로 못 지나간다.
But whatever. Point is, I can't let you through. Is that so? I suppose we can't talk
그런데
this out.
이것들은 왜 대놓고
Anyways.
벌레 모습인 채로 다니는 거야?
Anyways, shouldn't they at least cover those insect parts before coming out to where people can see them?
어린애들은 마주치면 눈물부터
They make kids cry.
터뜨리겠어.
Couldn't
그렉처럼
couldn't
티라도
they have made
털려면
their
좋잖아.
parts less conspicuous like yours,
내가
Greg?
특이한 케이스야.
Yo,
대부분은
I'm a special case.
중부분이 붙어버리거든.
the procedure makes those buggy parts grow in the head most of the time.
이걸
Although, I'm not sure if I should consider myself lucky.
모르겠지만 저
It feels like they're trying to stop us from getting to the branch facility for some reason.
이들도 황금 가지를 노리는 거야?
Are they after the golden bell too?
그 정수를
Maybe.
원하는 자는
There are many who
널렸으니까
seek the essence after all.
각각이 바라는
And
소망도
I'm sure
다양할 테고.
they all have their own wishes.
그렇지
Isn't that so?
날 쳐다봐.
Why are you looking
내가
at
알 리가
me?
없잖아.
I'm just as lost as the others are. Well, I guess we gotta fight bug zombies or whatever. Bug veterans. Alright, let's go with our goat Ishmael. Oh, I guess not. Just gotta select this thingy. Press and hold. Push it at the bottom. Okay. I wonder how much ego Ishmael has though. Alright, bro.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
Alright, let's get starting. Yo, why did that voice club just stop? Like, came to a halt. Alright, let's go with Ishmael. And then... What? Aw, really? I wanted to choose Ishmael. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Press and hold the center heat clips for sure. That's it. Oh.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
Alright. So I guess with hide and ego. Now he's just gonna. Oh. What do we do?
이 안에 담아주지.
Oh. Hot damn. Okay, let's go with this guy. Alright. Turn 4. Does Ishmael have enough ego? Alright, okay. Let's activate this thingy. And then
출진이다.
boom!
기다려.
아름답진 않네.
생각대로 되었어.
어떠냐?
Is someone gonna get staggered already? I mean, come on.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
Yeah, let's go. Victory. Beat some British veteran bugs. Let's go. Oh god, I gotta stretch. Wait, maybe I shouldn't stretch yet. I'll probably stretch after the section is done. Just to make it feel even better. Wait longer for a better reward. Whatever.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면 예술가의 자격은 없는 거지.
Let's go. Ah, finally we're done with the 8 sections, even though it's not a full canto. But let me crack my back real quick on the chair leg. Ah. Yeah. Alright, well that was a pretty good Limbus company stream, if I do say so myself.
점심은 뭐 드셨어요?
This game actually does seem kind of interesting to me now. Can you shut up, Gregor? But yeah, anyways, thank you for coming to the stream, Styvoid, and I'm Aiden now. Or Aiden, thank you, Aiden and Styvoid, thank you for coming to the stream. But yeah, I'll hopefully be able to release the Mario Odyssey video either tomorrow or Monday. Fingers crossed. Even though that's what I said like last stream. But yeah, still I had kind of like stuff to do. Cause like I literally spent all night making that Singing Town edit with RTF. I thought it was kind of fun. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye.